Chelsea looking at Victor Osimhen, yeah? Good news. Good news. Chelsea looking at Victor Osimhen. As a Chelsea fan, I am buzzing. Even though we already have Jean Pedro. You see, I'm already going too far, right? Before we get into all of that, Osimhen, Valentín Barco, Chavarria, and what Conceicao also could be coming to Chelsea. Pedro Neto, potential exit. Yeah. Before we get into all of that, welcome to Famous Football. I am your host, Nate. Let's talk football. Let's say. You already see the excitement, yeah, from the beginning of this video. Victor Osimhen, right? Before we get into Victor Osimhen, before we start talking about him, now, I mentioned Valentín Barco, right? He has been announced. Chelsea are announcing, right? Now, here is it. Breaking. Chelsea completed Valentín Barco signing. Chelsea have officially confirmed the signing of Argentine international Valentín Barco from RC Strasbourg, right? The man is here. Listen, and I think the way Chelsea announced him, it could be a couple of things, right? We know for a fact Isigu is going on loan, right? And I also, maybe, with the people Chelsea being linked with, if everything goes according to plan, I expect Barco to also go back on loan, somewhere on loan. If everything goes the way it's going, we get Alex Score, Adam Wharton, right? If Enzo Fernandez also stay. Now, remind, I told you, was it yesterday, right? I did a video yesterday or so, and I told you, what's his name? Jean Pedro is not the only person that's going to be getting a new deal, right? Somebody else getting a new deal. And we know that other person being, the speculation being Enzo Fernandez could potentially get a new deal. Now, there are reports also coming out that Chelsea, is ignoring or turning down the possibility of him renewing his deal or whatever. And Chelsea doesn't really think he's earned it, right? Now, granted. But maybe because Chelsea just want the guy out because of the intakes that his agent will put in, and maybe not necessarily from him, but his agent. So maybe they just want him out. But Valentín Barco coming, right? Now, if everything remains as it is, and all the people Chelsea's being linked with, all of them comes in, I expect Barco to go on loan. But if they don't come in, because I don't really see how he's gonna fit. Right now, I don't see how he's gonna fit. Last season, I could see where he's gonna come in, right? But right now, I don't see how he's gonna fit. Right? Enzo Fernandez, Adam Wharton, or Alex Scott, right? They're coming in. Where is he going to fit? If he stays, he's not going to get much playing time. So Chelsea definitely will send him back somewhere on loan so he can get a lot of playing time. But now, that's it. But Barco, welcome to the Chelsea family, right? You were on the other side, and now you with us. So welcome, big man, right? But what else? Chavarria, right? Chavarria, let's discuss Chavarria and then we'll go on to Osimhen. I know you're waiting. I'm also excited. The reason why I'm holding on that because I don't want anything to kind of hold me back. Yeah, I just want to go straight into it because the excitement for that is nuts. Even though you see now I'm already getting ahead of myself. Now, here's the latest on Chavarria. Pep Chavarria is set to join Chelsea for 25 million plus bonuses, becoming Real's most expensive sale ever. The deal will be officially announced in the coming hours once the club finalizes the details. Now, the details could just be maybe structure of payment, what's going on, just one payment, or we're paying it over time. But this right here is a good deal. He's 28 years old. He have experience under his belt. He's played multiple games, right? Now, he coming in, he could be a good competition for João Neto, right? Now, he could be a good competition for João Neto. Chelsea already have Hato, so maybe not going to spend, what's the amount? 75 million for, what's his name? Lewis Hall. Now, as much as I would want that, right? Bringing him in, maybe it can be a good competition for Hato, and Hato also have, he's 18, 19, 20. He also have a lot of time to kind of be able to, get to that level that we want him to get to. And Chavarria right now, it's kind of good. One thing he's new for, he's the the king of duos. The man always come out on top. I saw a little clips of him and Lamine Yamal. That was pretty good. This thing, Arsenal can bring whoever they want to bring in. What's his name? Jr. We get Pep. We get Pep Chavarria. He get that cover. So Pep, listen, it's not yet official, but I'm saying welcome to the Chelsea family. Listen, this season, we are bringing it to the bridge, yeah? At the end of the season, we want to do what Leverkusen did with Xabi Alonso, yeah? Hold every single trophy there is to hold. We're going unbeaten. Unbeaten. Yeah, I'm running my mouth. But let's see how the season goes. Now, the big man, the way we started, yeah? Osimhen, yeah? Osimhen, the man with the max. Osimhen. Chelsea been linked with Osimhen for the past 3 seasons. The past 3 seasons. Like for each season, when Porsche there, we were linked with him. After Porsche, we were linked with him. Now, that didn't happen. Before he went to Galatasaray, we came this close to signing him, but it didn't happen, right? Now, let's get into the news. Let's get into the news. Chelsea are considering a move for Victor Osimhen with Galatasaray valuing the striker at 65 million euros. Tottenham already submitted an offer worth 50 to 55 million. Chelsea could follow with a bid of their own. Okay, so if they're trying to get him, that simply means Jackson is out. Jackson is out. And we've been knowing this from time immemorial. Since we got, what's his name? Morgan Rogers. We know Jackson is out. Jackson is going to go to Aston Villa, right? And the only thing that is because there have to be a 40 days period between the deals, or otherwise it's going to be considered, what's it called? I don't know, a swap deal, right? So they want a separate deal. So I think they're waiting for that. I don't think Jackson is going to stay, right? But well, Xabi Alonso said he wants to evaluate him. But if Chelsea is going in for Osimhen, it changes everything. Jackson is out. The lab we know is definitely going out, right? Those two are out. So it's going to be Pedro, Osimhen, and what's his name? Danny Welbeck. That also means, what's his name? Emega has to go on loan somewhere. He has to go on loan somewhere. And I would prefer a Premier League loan, right? Let him be in the Premier League. Stay in the Premier League and get used to it. But listen, I'm running ahead of myself here. I'm saying all of this thing because I just want them to get Osimhen. Because imagine, right, our front three in that, what's it called, 3-4-3 formation, and it's Osimhen, Pedro, and Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer is done. It's done. Now, I haven't even mentioned Morgan Rogers yet. Because we can play Morgan Rogers there as well. If we decide to put Pedro down, right? We're not going to put Pedro down. Or, in fact, put Morgan Rogers on the left side, almost like a wing back, but he's not quite a wing back. How about that? Or we go with a front three, Pedro playing as a 10, Cole Palmer on the right-hand side, and what's his name? Morgan Rogers and Osimhen. I'm ahead of myself. I'm dreaming. I'm ahead of myself. But listen, hopefully this won't happen, yeah? Because the way Arsenal is moving, the way Spurs is moving, we have to be moving with ambition and we have to be moving with purpose if we're going to do something this coming season. Because it's not going to be easy. We're looking at Liverpool willing to spend 100 and something million for what's his name? Barcola. It's not going to be easy. Before you win the league this coming season, yeah? Man, you have to be on top of things. And this bringing Osimhen in. You know what? I'm buzzing. I'm already happy. I haven't really, it's not confirmed yet. Nothing is settled. Nothing. I'm buzzing. But listen, that's it with Osimhen. Hopefully Chelsea gets the truth, right? And now, speaking about, what's his name? People coming in now. Somebody could potentially be leaving, right? And here is it. Manchester City are preparing a shock move for Pedro Neto. Chelsea are open to negotiation, but will demand a fee in the region of 70 million for the Portuguese winger. Now, with this, I have something to follow after this, right? What we just read, I have something to follow after that, right? So, but let's go through this. Pedro Neto heading out. I'm okay with Pedro Neto staying. I'm also okay with him leaving. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with him staying. I'm also okay with him leaving. Because he's that winger that kind of offer you balance as well defensively. You know what I mean? And I think that's what Maresca wants him for. So he's going to say, nah, it's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't think we'll be missing much, right? Esteva is there. Quenda is there, right? I don't think we will actually be missing much. So I'm okay with it. So Pedro Neto, he could go. But right now, he's off to Hong Kong to go and meet the squad to join the preseason. His vacation time is over. Mikhailo Modric is also going there, right? And Danny Welbeck is also on his way. But him, and somebody have to go, like I've been saying, like, because Modric right now is back. And if you put Modric down and, what's his name? Not Pedro, but Pedro Neto, who to leave or who to go on loan, right? Who to sell? Right now, you will get more money for Pedro Neto than you will get for Modric. That's just fact. right? And Chelsea right now need to bring him money, so he will be on his way. Now, what's his name? Modric. We will see what happened with him, and I reckon he might go on loan. I reckon he might go on loan, like a loan to Strasbourg or something, because Gittins looks like he's off for the tax, right? Being a backup to Morgan Rogers, and Morgan Rogers coming in, he's not going anywhere. Gittins, so it's between he and Gittins. So if he can impress Xabi Alonso to the extent that he look at Gittins and say Gittins go on loan, then we'll see. But I reckon what's his name will go on loan as well, right? Modric might go on loan because, well, other than that, what we're doing. But mind you, right, there was reports somewhere last season that Chelsea wanted 10 attacking players. So we should also keep an eye on that, right? And I think maybe this season they might look to fulfill that. But that's it. With Pedro Neto, if he's off to Marseille, I'm not forced about it and happy this. Now, I told you, looking at what happening with Pedro Neto, here's the news being reported on the other side, right? About what could happen. I think what could happen if Pedro Neto managed to leave, right? Chelsea could be offered the chance to sign Juventus Francisco Conceição. Mendes involved in the deal. Mendes involved, and the deal could involve Benoît Badiashile going the other way. Listen, please, we need to get rid of Badiashile. We need to get rid of Disasi. Well, possibly Tosin and all of these people. They got to go. They got to go. They need to leave at some point. Now, it's the time for them to leave. Yeah? Let them go. So if bringing Conceicao in, and I actually do rate him, right? Even during the World Cup, I prefer him over Pedro Neto. He was more dynamic. He will run at defenders. He will take people on. Now, the heart is not with him, but he's quicker, like, will drive at people. Then Pedro Neto, I think the most time Pedro Neto will do. Pedro Neto offer you that balance, right? And now you see what Maresca is going for him. So with Maresca, that's why I talk about Maresca tactics. He was more very, rigid in his tactics. Like there wasn't much room for creativity and freedom, expression and all of that, right? So him coming in for Pedro Neto, but instead, Benoît Badiashile have to go the other way. And I don't think this should be a problem for Chelsea, considering the fact that we're looking to get rid of Benoît Badiashile. Send him the other way. That's done. It's okay. We're happy with that. But I think what could be the hold on here, if Napoli actually do step up, because we know Napoli do want Badiashile, if they do step up, right, and then pay up the money, then Chelsea may not even consider going in for him because, like I said, we already have Estaval, we already have Quenda, their Palma can also play on that same area. So if Pedro Neto leave, Chelsea to understand is still covered. Conceicao don't really have to come in. And I think the only time this deal may actually be a thing if Napoli doesn't really, come up, they don't show up, right? And bring the money or something like that. And then Juventus might be the one, we look up to kind of get that detail because we need to get rid of people. So, but for that, that's pretty much it. Now, last but not the least, it's about Reggie Welsh, right? The youngster, he's been impressing since last season. I think every single Chelsea fan kind of like him. We do, like his proper carbon material. We actually want him to succeed at this club, right? And the few preseason games that he's played, he's looked decent, right? He looked decent. Other than the one against Spurs, that one everybody just look atrocious to me, right? Almost everybody look atrocious. But the very first game against Sydney, he looked good. Now, guess what we put it about him? Reggie Welsh is closing in on a loan move with Championship and League One club interested. Wigan are currently leading the race. Now, I won't be against him going to to Ligue 1, right? To kind of get things started. But my thing is that I want him to go somewhere where he at least will get a lot of playing time. Maybe even in a starting 11. That's where I want to go. Now, the Championship is competitive enough, right? Going to Ligue 1, that's also another good thing. But I just want somewhere where he can compete. I want to see growth. I want to see growth. So it's not just about him just going on loan. No, just so we get to send him away. Go somewhere where he can actually play, actually compete, right? Get regular game time, right? Which is the same thing we're crying for a lot of these people. Antri, right? Antri, yeah, it's another academy lad that could also be going alone as well. And I think I'll say Reggie Watson should also go on loan somewhere, right? All of these people. Now it's time we start sending these people alone. Let them go. Let them go get money, go develop. At Champion is another person too that I want to see go out there, go get money and go, and kind of get a lot of playing time. But let me know your thoughts down below, right? Reggie, Reggie Wilson, right? Off on loan. What do you think about that? Osimhen. What do you think about it? Yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Chavarria is here as might be coming in soon. Was Bacola is here? Is it Bacola? Barco, I wish. Barco is here as well, right? He's been announced. What do you think? What's your opinion? Do you agree with me, right? What I have to say, let me know down below. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen.